Good evening again. We're talking about energy drinks now. A topic I'm really interested in because I sometimes drink them, and I just want to say that too much of them is not good for your health. But if you drink maybe 300 or 500 milliliters a day, let's say as a 15-year-old, that's fine, because then you probably weigh 50 or 60 kilograms. And when I calculate, that means taking in an amount of 125 to 150 milligrams of caffeine. That's okay, but let's get to the 10-year-olds. If I would do the laws, I would say no 10-year-old should drink an energy drink. There's no reason to do it. They don't have that much stress, in normal cases at least. When we're talking about the US doesn't have these strict laws they have in Europe of 32 milligrams per 100 milliliters of energy drink. You should be a bit more careful. There were several deaths in the 2010s of young children who were taking in maybe amounts of 1 liter of energy drink, which is way too much anyway. Yes, like, just be careful and maybe drink 200 or 500 milliliters sometimes, and then that's it. And let's now talk about the, let's say, mystic part of it. Like when you're a religious person, I mean, there was a video going around which went very viral by an American woman who showed a Monster energy drink and pointed at the letters which add up to 666. Like, okay, and many people say, I don't care, but let's just think about it for a second. The drink is called Monster. The slogan is called Unleash the Beast, and the letters are really similar to Vav in the Hebrew alphabet, which is the sixth letter. I mean, you could say it's a conspiracy, but let's talk about art maybe for another second. We have rock music with Iron Maiden and the album which I think was released in the 80s, which is called The Number of the Beast. And they had a concert tour called Flight 666. Like, people, maybe take a second, maybe think twice, at least when you're religious. You can't just say, you believe in God, or let's say, especially the Christian God, or maybe the Jewish God, or the Muslim God, and just buy everything you want, and then wonder maybe why you don't feel that religious. You can't stand on one side and the other at the same time. Maybe you can, but it's not something I want to do. It makes a lot of sense, and the point I want to make is, if artists play around with imagery of the devil, why shouldn't normal products sometimes feel like this too? This theory makes a lot of sense, and that's why I don't drink at least Monster anymore. I sometimes drink a Rockstar or an off-brand energy drink when I need it. I was addicted to them maybe a year ago. Yes, I was. And it's not a cold statement, because I sometimes listen to Morgenstern, a Russian rapper, singer, whatever, and he has this 666 on his forehead as a tattoo. But let's pray for him, or at least think about them sometimes and have empathy. It's not that I just say, oh, you're the devil, oh, this is this, and this is that, and let me point at this, and this is bad, and this is bad, and this is bad. But sometimes we just have to think about things for a second. And when we get back to Morgenstern again, I mean, he has a lot of good music, or at least entertaining music. And I saw an interview of him, but with English subtitles, and he was talking a lot about sometimes he felt very, very happy, like he could do everything and is in a really light place, but sometimes he felt like nothing, like everyone has his struggles, and these are people we look up to, sometimes idolize a bit. Let's take the experiences they make as lessons. I know I'm jumping from this theme to that theme, but we are also talking about the supernatural right now, and I would say I believe somehow in some kind of supernaturality. I mean, the world would be very boring if it was just a natural one and no ghosts, no spirits. I mean, we have a mind, so there should be spirits somehow. I know there are also theories of evolutionary scientists who are talking about, oh, it's all about the brain here and the brain there, and it's all somehow physical, or let's say, let's talk about Daniel Dennett, who died a few years ago, who's a very intelligent man, but I somehow cannot wrap my head around his theories of it's all somehow magic trick of our brains and our minds, you know. I mean, let me just ramble for a bit. It's something very interesting, and I mean, if there are good people, or let's say good forces, there should be dark forces too, which we fight against almost every day. And let's try to be better people, at least. If you want to believe, think twice. Also about the products you pay, or things you consume, or things you represent. You cannot walk around like a devil worshipper and say, I believe in God. But okay, that was the theme about, let's say, energy drinks and somehow the supernatural space about them. Because every product is also some kind of art exhibition. I mean, they have a slogan, they have a philosophy bound to them. Like, I mean, I'm thinking about the trend of the white monster. It's attached to a lifestyle, you know. Even if I don't drink them anymore, I drank a lot of Monster, let's say 10 or 12 years ago. But I also read about the supernatural theories about them. And I'm not some kind of person who believes in everything because somebody says it was religious and Jesus said this to me, Jesus said that to me. I mean, there will always be false prophets, and we should distinguish them by the fruits, you know. But yeah, that's a video somehow about energy drinks, somehow about maybe the world behind. And some people may see this and just say, it doesn't make sense. He's crazy, but I don't care, to be honest. I feel better right now than 10, 12, 14 years ago. And I don't think I'm all wrong. I just wanted to make this video, somehow different one, but I'm very interested in the spiritual, in the supernatural, and all things that are related to it. So, have a good night. I will upload on Instagram tomorrow. And yeah, my covers will come up tomorrow too.